Alright, so first we'll look at the kitty heart. This, of course, is the pericardium, right? Here's our diagonal. So this is left, this is right. This is right atrium. And that is left atrium. You can see right here, this vessel coming off. Which one comes off across the front of the heart?
Is that the one that does the head? No.
Vena cava?
No, that's the pulmonary artery.
Oh, that's pulmonary. No.
Pulmonary artery. Okay,
I thought it pointed in the other direction.
There.
Oh, it goes up and around. Okay.
Okay. All right. So now the veins have blue latex. The arteries have red latex, and I don't know why they have to cut everything, but whatever. So this is the largest vein. That's the vena cava, right? So this is the superior above here, and then the inferior is down here.
Okay.
Okay. So the superior vena cava. This first branch sticking right up here in the middle of everything, that's the mammary vein. And the branch right here is brachiocephalic, right at the fork. Okay. Then you'll see that this side's pretty good. See, one branch of the brachiocephalic goes up this way, and then two branches come up this way. So brachiocephalic means arms and head, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this branch is going here. It's going under the clavicle. That's subclavian. Okay.
Yep.
These branches coming up here, they're actually draining the head.
Okay.
So these are the internal and external jugular veins.
Okay.
Okay. Same over here. This is the brachiocephalic going over this way. And these are the interior and exterior jugular. Okay. If we follow this brachiocephalic, it's brachiocephalic here, subclavian here when it's under the clavicle,
Okay.
axillary when it's in the armpit,
Okay.
brachial when it's on the arm. So it's the same tube, different names.
Changes names. Just like
Changes names, yep, changes names as it changes location, okay? So brachiocephalic, subclavian, axillary, brachial. Okay, and again, internal and external jugular veins, mammary. Okay, and if we turn this part over here a little bit, you'll see that there's a big vein coming in on the backside here. That's the azygos vein. Okay, so those are all draining the upper body back down into the heart. Okay, then if we go down here to the inferior vena cava, which is right here. So this first branch right here that we can barely see, that right there? Okay.
Yeah.
That's going over to the adrenal gland, which is over here.
So go and take.
The adrenal gland is over here, so this is the adrenal vein.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to the kidney, so that's the renal vein. This branch off the renal vein is actually a gonadal vein. This is going to go down to the gonads.
Okay.
Okay. The gonadal vein on the other side comes.
But these pump blood up toward the heart, right? Okay.
The gonadal vein on the other side is gone. It is gone, but it comes directly off, about here, it comes directly off the vena cava on the right side. And the left side, the gonadal vein comes off the renal vein.
Okay.
Okay? Coming down here, these veins right here and here, these are the iliolumbar veins. Goes from the lumbar region of the back now, right? Iliolumbar, right? Then if you watch our vena cava down here, it splits. You see that?
Yep.
You got one going this way, one going that way. Right at the split, that's the common iliac vein.
Okay.
Okay? And then down here, these are the external iliacs. So right at the split, it's called the common iliac vein, and they split. You have external iliac veins here, and then you have internal iliac veins right there. See that coming off?
Yep. Okay. Okay.
So where it splits is the common iliac, and then these are the external iliac veins. And the internals come right down like that.
Okay.
They go deep. They go down deep. Okay. Then once we get out here on the leg, it's the femoral vein. And this branch right here is the deep femoral. That's going to go deep.
Okay.
And then when it comes out here on the leg, like that,
Usually is attached, right?
that's the saphenous vein. It's the vein that runs down the inside of the leg.
Okay.
Okay, so again, we have our adrenal vein, renal vein, gonadal vein, iliolumbar, common iliac vein, external iliac, internal iliac, femoral, deep femoral, saphenous. Okay. We can also see some veins. Here's our, whoops, look at that. That's a really tough little nerve, that phrenic nerve. This is the inferior vena cava coming down from the heart. And if we pull on this side of the diaphragm, if we pull some of that away, you can see those big hepatic veins coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you see them coming down this side. Okay, so those are hepatic veins draining right into that vena cava as well.
So they merge. One, it's really the same. Okay.
Yeah, and they all come
Just
into
changes name. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So then for arteries,
These are going to be more of a feeling.
and it would be a good idea if next week you got a different cat, because the veins can change positions a little bit from cat to cat. The arteries are usually in the same place, but the veins can be a little bit different. Which is another reason why I give you these,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay.
All right, so the aorta is obviously our major artery here, and we know the aorta. Well, this is the aorta here coming down, right? Right here. See, it's pink inside. Okay, so this is the aorta here. So the aorta comes from the heart, makes kind of a U-turn. It's been cut open here for some reason, so I guess you can see pink, I don't know. And then goes down along the spine. Okay?
All the way or so?
All the way, no, it goes all the way down, all the way down, all the way down.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay? And all these little things right here, these little arteries, those are all the intercostal arteries going out to the ribs.
See, I thought it was threads. It does. It looks like threads.
The first branch coming up off of the aorta, because it makes this U-turn, right? The first branch off the aorta, what was that? You remember from last week? The first branch off the aorta. It's the brachiocephalic artery.
Oh.
Just like brachiocephalic vein.
Okay.
If you know one, you know the other, because they run together, right? Okay, this is the brachiocephalic artery. And if we look at this, you come up here, you see it splits twice here. These are the carotids, the left and right carotid arteries. These are going all the way up the neck, right? Feed the brain. And then there's another branch over here, that one. That is the right subclavian artery. So this brachiocephalic artery comes up, splits to form the carotids, and then goes off under the clavicle.
Okay.
Okay?
So that's the left subclavian.
That's the right sub. This is in
Sorry.
anatomic
Yes.
position,
Right.
right?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're looking at it from the
I'm
left.
very
This is-
tired, but
yeah.
yes, I got
Okay.
it.
This is the right subclavian artery.
Okay.
These are the carotid arteries.
Right.
Okay. The next branch coming up off of the aorta is the left subclavian. That just goes right up under the clavicle.
Okay.
Right. So subclavian here. It's axillary.
Underneath.
It's axillary in the armpit, right there. And then it's brachial when it's down on the arm.
Okay.
Just like the vein.
Right.
Okay? So then we come down here, chugga chugga chug. Okay, so now we have the abdominal aorta, and it's coming through right here.
Okay.
Okay? So we have this first, we have the first branch off, there's a little crud here. Anyway, this first branch right here. Okay?
Yep.
This first branch off it right here. This is the celiac trunk. And that is going to have 3 branches. A gastric. Gastric. No, it's not that one. Gastric, hepatic, splenic. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the celiac, and it's going to feed the stomach. It has connections to the liver and to the, out to the spleen.
Okay.
Okay? The second big branch coming down here is going to the mesentery. Okay? So this is the superior mesenteric artery going out to the small intestines. Okay? Then coming down here, there should also be what's left of it, that tiny little red thread right there. That's the adrenal artery. It runs with the adrenal vein.
Yep.
And we have the renal artery, runs with the renal vein. Okay. And I'm not sure where this may be a gonadal artery here. Probably is. Yeah.
The gonadal vein, which is
And then this branch down here is coming from the large intestines, or to the large intestines, right? That's the inferior mesenteric artery.
okay.
Okay, so superior one goes out to the small intestines, inferior one goes out to the large intestine. And coming down here, here's our iliolumbar arteries with our iliolumbar veins.
Okay.
And then right here you see the big split.
Yeah.
So that is the common iliac artery at the split, external iliac arteries. And then you see the second little split in there?
That's the internal.
Those are the internal iliac arteries. And then there's one going
They really
straight.
do mirror all the veins, huh?
Yep, going right straight down the middle right there.
Yeah.
That one's the caudal artery going out to the tail.
Okay.
Okay, so once this external iliac artery gets out onto the leg,
Femoral.
then it's the femoral artery, and then the deep femoral artery runs with that deep femoral vein right there, and then out to the leg. You don't need to know all those out there.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so if you know one, you basically know the other ones because they run
Pretty
together.
much mirrors each other.
Yep.